Hey guys, it's Running Kimono. So, in the last 2 days, I've been getting this message either through email or in the comments where people are saying, hey, I really don't have any money. Like, I living on $100 or less, and with kids and, living expenses. I have maybe $100 at my disposable income, and I really want to learn how to coupon. How do I make this happen? Like, I am poor. How do I coupon? And I really feel for you guys that are really struggling financially. And I think a lot of you come to this YouTube channel specifically to find deals to take some of the financial stress off of your shoulders, meaning it's a little easier to pay your rent, a little easier to pay that cell phone bill when you're not paying full price for toilet paper, paper towel, shampoo, detergent, that sort of stuff. And that's why couponing is so very instrumental. Um, I'm going to say right off the bat, even before you coupon, if you are on a very small budget, your food, your living, and basic clothes, those three probably should be the priority above and beyond couponing. Like if you are struggling so bad that you can't afford anything, your basic needs have to come first. And if you are struggling so very much, there are many different assistance programs. Even if you belong to a church, they can help you out. Just try and figure something out. Make some calls, ask for help. There's no shame in asking for help because a lot of us have been on hard times. If your problem isn't so much like if you have a job and you're just really terrible with managing your money, I will suggest Dave Ramsey's The Total Money Makeover. Read it, get a copy of it, go to the library, do it on the cheap. I'm pretty sure The Total Money Makeover, the audiobook, must be somewhere online as well, probably on YouTube somewhere, or even listen to his podcasts, and he posts all of his podcasts on YouTube as well. So just figure something out. I've had a lot of success with Dave Ramsey. I did his program back in 2008 to 9. So I had done my Total Money Makeover in I accelerated it and I got hyper focused and I listened to his podcast daily, and it was just like gas in the tank for me to find a little bit of confidence to make this happen. I did send him an email when I was debt free, but I don't think he ever read it online. So, Dave, what the heck's your problem? But I have no shame in saying I was financially very stupid for many, many years, especially in my early 20s. I would just, go and blow hundreds and hundreds of dollars on clothes or stuff at TJ Maxx or stupid stuff. And I just listened to a couple of his podcasts, and it really resonated with me that I had made a lot of financial mistakes, credit cards, that sort of stuff. And I had paid off just under $35,000 in a year. I had a very good job too, but I was, using that paycheck to pay off car payments and stupid tax and, buying a bunch of groceries and charging it to a credit card, stuff like that, And so I got financially debt free, and this really helped me to have a little bit of wiggle room, and I didn't feel like I was choking all the time. I know a lot of churches too offer his FPU, Financial Peace University, and that is something you guys should probably check out. I will link his YouTube page at the very end. He's very entertaining, Southern gentleman, super charming as well. He's just a great person to listen to if you want to get financially fit and back on track where you're not scrambling for money. So if you have a budget, a very small budget of $25, and you want to learn how to coupon, I'm going to say this is going to be very counterintuitive because I'm always like, buy these coupons, do this, do that. But I'm going to say don't. If you don't have the money to spend it, hang on to it because you need the basics to survive. Food, lodging, a shirt on your back, a warm winter coat. That's more important. And it's really nice that a lot of people are, doing these Bath and Body Works clearance hauls, Christmas clearance hauls. It's all great. But here's the problem, guys. If you don't have money for your basic living, clearance shopping should be the lowest thing on your list. And I'm going to just be honest. Your Aunt Rach is telling you this. You probably shouldn't be in a restaurant or a store unless you're working there. And just be, that's just the bitter honest truth. And I know this is very counterintuitive to my channel because I'm always showing you how to get deals and stuff. But if you can't piece it together and you're going to go blow $100 on Christmas ornaments over at Target because it's on 90% clearance, don't do it because you don't need it. It is not a priority. And let me just throw that in your back pocket. That is very important. You got to fix up to budget. You got to figure out, if you have a car payment, student loans, what is your priority there? go over to Dave Ramsey's website, and there is so much information. Get a hold of the Total Money Makeover, read it cover to cover, and you should make that a priority to read it. Even if you have 15 kids, find some time to do this. Get somebody to watch your kids. Reading that book is absolutely critical and essential to give you a map and a strategy to manage your money so it's not managing you. Are you poor? Are you broke? Or do you have a money management problem? Well, what is it? I think for most of us, it's a money management problem where the money is actually choking us because we don't have enough for the whole month because we don't know how to manage it. So the last thing I'm going to leave you with, because, I know a lot of you still want to get out on these deals. You still want to learn how to coupon. And I'm not saying, if you're poor, you can't coupon. Not at all. What I am saying is just be smart. Don't be spending, $200 on clearance stuff at Target. And honestly, if you can't afford to buy the Sunday paper or to buy inserts, to pass on that as well. Ask people in your family, at church, go to a hotel. If they might have Saturday or Sunday papers with inserts, ask if you could possibly grab them. Starbucks sometimes offers that as well. You have to get creative on how to get these coupons. Do it completely, by the book. Ask people at church, friends, say, hey, I really want to try to do this couponing thing. I'm sure people will try and help. In this sort of way, if you're like, hey, could I have those extra Sunday insert coupons? Get creative. One last thing I'm going to throw out to you. If you don't have any opportunity, you don't know a single person ask for help, start with a store like the Dollar General, where you can download the app for free, pending you have a smartphone or a tablet. But if you're watching these YouTube videos, I'm sure you have either or. They have the load coupons. There's lots of deals where you can load that 5 off of 25, and that's how you can get a lot of stuff on the very, very cheap. Especially if you have an extremely limited or small budget, with the 5 off of 25, with the digital coupons, sometimes we're getting stuff under $5, and that includes food, cleaning goods. If you've watched one of my matchups, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Another instrumental thing of why the Dollar General is such a fantastic store, on Tuesdays they usually have a penny list of items that basically have to get off the floor of the store. That kind of rhymes. And basically, if you find these items, they are a penny each, because the employees in the store should have taken them off the floor, but they are still there, so they get reduced down to a penny. The penny list can be found on Instagram, Facebook groups. It's all over the place, and it usually is the Tuesday that these items get reduced down to a penny. Now, it is not all nonsense that is on the penny list. A lot of times it's food, and I have seen canned goods, Hostess, pasta, lots of stuff that you could stockpile. And if you can get 50 cans of vegetables or something really cheap for a penny, well, that's how you can start your stockpile, that when the funds are super limited, you are not so strapped every month. So I would absolutely find a store that resonates with you. Dollar General is fantastic, as they have that 5 off of 25 usually on Saturdays, along with the penny items. And especially a lot of the penny items are food. So you have that option of getting goods on the cheap, and it is a store that you should probably learn. Alternatively, other fantastic stores. Walmart is great with the rebate app. But once your rebate apps start generating gift cards, say to Walmart, that's when you can start getting a lot of food on the cheap. And I do a lot of Walmart rebate videos as well, with the different rebate apps and food. So that's an alternative as well. I know that a lot of you, if you're so strapped for money, printing coupons, buying coupons, that sort of thing is just not on the table. But if you can get creative and find a way to make this happen, then you will absolutely make it happen. If you're going to just bring a bunch of excuses to me and be like, I can't look this up, I don't have time, but these are my problems, there's not much I can do, because you have to dig yourself out of this hole. And I'm sorry this sounds very preachy. I'm certainly not an entitled or spoiled person, because I've had financial problems in my life. Big ones, and I've managed to dig myself out of them, to live a little bit of the good life and not be, strangled by debt every month, or, the last couple days when you're waiting for your paycheck. It's just the absolute worst. living paycheck to paycheck or living advance to the paycheck because you absolutely have no money. Well, I have been there. I have done stupid with zeros at the end of it. Every time I had a problem with my car, it was always like a catastrophic, like level 20 panic. And I've been there. So please check out Dave Ramsey. All of his information is linked here at the end of the video. And good luck with this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one.